Good morning, and welcome to another Deadwood History meditation. My name is Chelsie Bauer. I'm the media arts designer for Deadwood History, and I'm also a yoga instructor. So today we're bringing you another meditation because it's good to meditate, especially during these times, and kind of stay present and do things for your mental well-being. So this morning, our theme for our meditation is gratitude. And the reason I picked this meditation, it's a 3-step meditation, is gratitude is something that we can give, we can receive, and it keeps us in the present. So right now, there's lots of anxiety and stress floating around, and so gratitude is something that can pull you back in, keep you in the present moment, and keep your mind from telling you stories about the future that aren't necessarily true. So while you're getting situated, I would like you to lie down for this meditation. We're going to do a little bit of breath work before and after. However, if you can't lie down, don't want to, if you're close to your bed, you can totally stay in bed for this. However, if you would rather stay seated, I just ask that you have a nice tall spine. So if you pick something squishy, make sure that you just come forward on your seated instrument so that you can keep a nice tall spine, because the last breathing exercise that we do might be a little bit tricky if you're hunched. So anyway, with that in mind, I'll give you a few moments to set up, and while you're doing that, I'm going to talk to you about mantras. So mantras are little sayings that you say to yourself in your head, and it's something that, for me, it's a coping strategy, but it can be something that you want to manifest in your life. So be thinking of that. And a mantra, as I said, is something that you say to yourself in your head. A mantram is something that you say out loud. So you can do either or. This is just a little tool that I found extremely helpful during these uncertain times. So the 2 mantras that I've been saying over and over daily to myself is, it is what it is, because then this one's a little blunt, let's be honest. But I've been saying this one to myself a lot lately because there are so many things that I can't control. I want to take vacations this summer, and I want to do this and that, but things are so uncertain right now that I don't know if I'll be able to do these things. So bringing myself back to the present, this is what I use this mantra for, is so it is what it is. Can't do anything about it right now, so just be happy with where I'm at. The other one that I've been saying a lot lately is be gentle. And I intend this for myself and in my relationships and interactions with other people. So those are a couple examples of what my mantras are. You can think of things like I am at peace, or I am love, things like that. Okay, so hopefully you're situated now that I've given you a little bit of time. So the meditation we're going to do today is a 3-step meditation. So I'm going to ask you 3 different questions, and I'll explain as you're thinking and kind of give you some insight as to what they mean. So, and the focus, as I said, is gratitude. So we want to keep that in mind. So I will lie down for now. After I do your ocean breaths, that's right. But if you peek and have your eyes open and I'm back upright, stay where you're at. I'm just upright so I can keep talking to you like this. Okay, so finding your situation, and I want you to close your eyes. We're going to do a few rounds of ocean breath. So ocean breath, for those of you that tuned in on my last meditation, it's just a 10-count breath. So we'll inhale for 4 through our nose, hold, exhale for 4 through our mouth, and hold. So total of 10. All right, so eyes closed. Inhale through your nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale through your mouth. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Inhale through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. One more round. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Okay, so now staying with your breath. Hopefully you're on your back in a nice comfy position. Keeping nice deep belly breaths, I'm going to ask you question number 1. Question number 1 is, what have you received today? And since it's early, you can think about yesterday if you'd rather, but I want you to comb through the moments that you've been awake either this morning or your day yesterday and think about what was given to you. It could be a smile from a stranger, and maybe they were smiling with their eyes if they had a face mask on. It could be a cuddle from your dog, maybe somebody bought you lunch. And the idea being just to be mindful of these things happening, not to think about the intention behind them. So not why did your friend buy you lunch, or why did that person smile at you? Just being with what happened and focusing on that moment. So I'll give you just a few moments of silence to kind of comb through your day yesterday or your morning this morning to figure out what you've received today or yesterday. So now that you've got hopefully a few things or one moment in particular, just being grateful for that. We oftentimes, especially now, think that the world owes us something, and that's not the case at all. And if we really comb back through all the things that we can be grateful for, the fact that we're here, that we're alive, that we get to interact with all the wonderful people in our lives, we have so much gratitude, so many things to be grateful for. So keeping that, and they can be little things, just being mindful of what they were. And so on the other side of that, where was your mindset when these things were happening? Were you worried? Were you thinking something else? Were you distracted? And so just being mindful of being in the present so that you don't miss these special moments or interactions with the world. Okay, question number 2. What did I give today? So on the flip side of question number 1, what have you given to others? Maybe you did the breakfast dishes this morning without being asked, or maybe you just do them anyway. Maybe you fed your pet, or you woke your kids up with a nice smile or something like that. Just these little things. Don't think that anything is too small or not worthy, I guess. So be thinking about what it is that you have given today or yesterday. A few moments to collect those thoughts. And the idea with this question being that we receive so much, we can also give so much. And now, more than ever, is the time to express kindness. Everybody's on a different page, it seems. And so being understanding of that and just knowing that you can help make somebody's day a little bit better, the people around you, strangers, either in person or on the internet. So just thinking about what you've given and how you can keep giving to give other people something to be grateful for. Okay, question number 3 is a little tricky, so but we're going to do it because it's a good thing to have in mind. So question number 3 is, what difficulties and troubles have I caused today or yesterday? The idea behind this question being that it's really easy for us sometimes to acknowledge when somebody has wronged us or done something to ruffle our feathers. And so holding ourselves accountable when we do that to others is something really great to be conscious of, because it helps us be differently in the world and be more empathetic in the world. Because then you're holding yourself accountable for your actions. And that's something that we all need to do more of. I certainly do anyway. So a couple of moments here, and it could be something small. The example that they used when I was reading about this is I moved the cat so I could sit down. So it can be something like that, like be gentle with yourself while you're thinking of these things. You might feel a little bit of remorse for some of the things you're thinking of, and that's okay. We need to feel our feelings. So take a few moments here. And again, not thinking of why did I do that, what was my motive behind it, just being conscious of what it was. Okay, so now that you've gone through these 3 questions, this is an exercise you can go back to at the end of your day. For the day that you went through, you can do this exercise with a specific person in mind or something that happened to you, a situation during your day. It's very flexible, so you can use it for many different topics and stuff, but I find it's really good because it keeps you aware and it pulls you back to the present. So going throughout your day, if somebody does smile at you, you can kind of stop and be like, oh, that's awesome. They smiled at me. Thank you. This is great. So again, gratitude, so important. Okay, we're going to end on a breathing exercise that is also something that you can use to calm yourself down because it puts you into your body and gets you feeling things. I did this last night, and I do this with my yoga students, and it feels kind of funny, so just be ready for that. So I'll tell you what it is, and then I'll cue you to do it. So I'm going to have you inhale through your nose, and you're going to first fill up your belly, and then your ribs, and then your lungs. On your exhale, you're going to deflate your lungs, ribs, and then your belly. So it's just a way to feel how you can move breath through your body, and I find it's a really cool sensation. So eyes closed, deep breath in through your nose, filling up your belly, ribs, lungs. Exhale, lungs, ribs, belly. Inhale, belly, ribs, lungs. Exhale, lungs, ribs, belly. One more time, inhale through your nose, lungs, ribs, belly. Exhale, belly, ribs, lungs. A few more breaths on your own here, reflecting on what we just went through. If you're laying down, you can make your way, up into a seated position. Hands at heart center. You can have your eyes open or closed, totally your call. Thank you for practicing this with me this morning. Again, you can refer back to this now that you know the 3 questions. You won't have me talking through them. Be gentle with yourselves. Be kind to yourself and others. Namaste.